I am reviewing them now. Is this thing on? Is your thing on?
Sorry, I forgot that I muted myself earlier this morning because I didn't want my eating on there.
Gotcha.
And I sent a lot more, and not necessarily all good ones, because I had nothing to do. Apparently, I could have been queuing for the game. I read DDoS and was like, oh, there goes the day.
They take care of it pretty quickly, I would think.
Yeah. They done good. Mordona? What is happening?
Oh, I was exchanging my tunes.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What do I have? I think I'm okay. Although I did cap on PvP while I was there.
Geez, you did sound a lot. Unless it, like...
What's up?
Oh, weird. Well, so I clicked on the first picture you sent of you and the magic pot.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, oh, well, since there are a bunch, I wonder if I can hit R1 and have it cycle through them.
And you can.
And it did start cycling.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
but
that
like,
feature.
oh, these are some random pictures. Because like, oh, I think I've seen some of these before. And then, oh, these are random. And wait, is this Dark Souls now? And Void Ark? What?
Oh, you're going to all the old stuff?
I don't know what it's doing. Like, I don't know if maybe it went...
No, it's just cycling through all of our chat, yeah. Anything we've ever sent.
Yeah, so R1 goes up. Usually, like, R1 is, okay, go next in line. Like,
yeah,
it's down.
like, I remember it feeling backwards.
Oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense. I'm like, I guess he's just really bored to be sending stuff like this. I believed it, though.
I sent you my entire photo album. Enjoy. You'll be there for
that's
months.
the impression I was getting. Oh man, that book is so sexy. That is worth the months of effort.
Yeah, your book came out nice.
I would maybe consider Scholar, because I think I actually do kind of like the look of it.
No.
But it's one of those.
No. No.
Oh,
you can have mine. I'm making a face the whole time you're talking.
Okay, so first of all, your flamethrower looks badass.
Yeah, I love the flamethrower.
But I don't know why I didn't see that. Like, I don't know if I have... Oh, maybe I have player effects turned off. Just so I can, like, see mine more. To me, it just looked like you were waving your gun around. Like, just for giggles.
That's lame.
That's why I kept saying, like, whenever I was saying this, it's like, oh, that's random. There's no fire coming out.
Oh, yeah, the flamethrower looks really cool when it's on.
Yeah, it does. That's why I'm surprised now. Like, I don't know why it wasn't showing on mine. It just kept looking like you were waving.
Yes.
I ended up...
Who did you talk to last? I'm talking to the man after the man. Because he was right next to him.
I talked to him after coming out of the Crystal Tower.
Okay, I'm on the one. I'm on the one right after that.
Okay, I thought that was So I used to have Mordana as my free teleport, but I figured, you know what? I'm sure I'll be traveling between the first and the source a lot. So I set the first as now my free one, and then put Mordana as a discounted one, and said screw you to Kugane, because who needs that place anymore?
Who's your warp?
My return is still Limsa Laminsa, because I just go there all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know I could just use our housing for 249, it's not that bad. But then it's like, I go to housing, and then teleport again to actually get where I want.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, what do you do in Limsa?
For one, like I go to the Grand Company a ton to turn in gear and
that makes sense.
Do my throws.
That makes sense.
And then one that I do all my retainer stuff.
Yeah, I haven't been to Gridania in a while.
That I think.
They're all being neglected.
What do you like? Just rarely to turn in gear for seals, or what?
Right. Right now I have a retainer that's just full of all gear that I need to turn in because I just haven't been dealing with it. So yeah, it's been a while.
Go buy all the anima ingredients and give them to me. Okay, thanks.
Go buy all the what?
Anima ingredients and give them to me. Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, I already bought. I have an extra pair ready to go.
Yep, send them my way.
Okay. Actually, I could. I didn't think about that. I could do that. I don't need them.
Wait, are there some that aren't actually bound?
Well, the ones, yeah, the ones that are like the 4, the king cake, the alloy, the arrow, those ones can all be sold on the marketplace.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Yeah, they go for, I want to say average like 20,000 each.
Oh, wow. I mean, I wouldn't turn them down, but also, by all means, you can keep them for your next, whatever you want to do.
I'll see how many venture coins I have, because that's the only other thing I'd be buying. So we'll see.
Yeah. As I'm reminded, we actually can't level our retainers yet until we level ourselves.
True.
Okay, I'll keep quiet.
Alright, thank you.
Yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but was all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for units of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
That's weird.
Huh.
I'm showing the tomes.
I'm at that exact point too. Like, fancy. And you see the look, I'm like, oh man.
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvellous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveller. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isnathis, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then, make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Go along.
You finish?
Yeah.
I was curious how they're going to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so, assuming our retainers show up, which I'm going to look right now, does that mean this pixie is transporting our entire retainer here?
Every time.
Come on, person, come with me. They thought of that. Your retainer does not show up. You actually interact with Feo Ul.
Oh, interesting.
Which makes it like you wouldn't want to do any of your retainer stuff here if your plan was to change their look, like enjoy the new races and whatnot. Because surprise, you're not actually going to see them.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's funny. But I dig, even though some of it's really silly, like, oh, it just so happens that the crystal tower contained a gill, so we did it off of that. And oh, fancy that, your gill from the source matches our gill here.
Yeah.
Like, it's silly, but it's fun that they account for all of that.
Yes.
Alright, where did you run off to?
I ran to the next one, since you've been reading Fast Arrows.
Okay, while you do that, I am actually going to go to Morgana. Oh, first of all, who did you send your letter to?
Totaro.
Me too. I'm gonna go see if she read it.
Alright, cool.
I was also thinking, oh, maybe I should finish the quest first, in case like that would be the trigger. But, we'll see. Well, that's disappointing. She just says the same thing. Like, oh, you're back? Did you save the world already?
That's lame.
Maybe I'll try again after the quest. But I was also thinking, like, how are they going to do that? Because we know none of our decisions ever matter. So, would they actually have Tataru or Kryl say something different based on who you sent the letter to?
Yeah.
That's putting a bit too much thought into what
You should know
they
better
would
by now.
do. Yes. I was like, oh, you want to send it to Kryl? Hey, how about I send it to Tataru instead and have Tataru deliver it for you? Like, so they can always find a way to have the same result.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to ask. Hold on, let me tap the dialogue. Oh, it doesn't matter because when they asked where you're from, I thought it was interesting that it said Limsa Minsa, the source, and then ... Because I assume, I mean, obviously it won't change the dialogue, but I assume where you started the game is what it says there. Like if you had picked the starting class in Olda versus Gridania versus.
Yeah.
Which
I thought that was interesting.
That was a nice little touch.
But it was also still, though, no matter what you said.
Yes.
I guess what you said, either the source or your home place, she says the same thing. Well, that doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the only difference is if you stay silent, then it's just, well, if you're not going to tell me, well, you're not going to pass.
Agreed.
Even then, she could have, it actually probably could have been the same thing. Oh, if you were only honest in your answer.
Yeah.
You take silence as being,
Yep.
So interesting at that end, but would have been nice if they still.
Agreed.
I don't know. But yes, we know this is SE we're talking about. They don't do that nonsense.
You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been?
So this is where the new player housing will be, right?
Yep.
Hi. That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back. If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Asians. Let them guide us to the source. And try to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Northrend. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges.
My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's-forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Excuse me.
Tone finally got in.
Yeah.
I just saw that.
Finished cutscene.
Yes.
I guess you're right about Minfilia being the one who protected the world.
Yeah.
I guess I assume the flood was rather instantaneous. And I guess it could have been, but whether it wasn't or just because of the whole time thing,
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense that, you know, they seek us out here, and even after they know, like, hey, we, you know, F stuff up, and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that was interesting.
I agree. So when you do attacks, or sorry, when other people do like any attacks in battle, you don't see those?
Well,
Only see
I
yours?
think I usually do, so that's why I don't know why
Or maybe...
flamethrower is being weird.
Yeah. Although every time I've used it, it's been outside of battle, so I do wonder if there's a thing about that, or maybe they just have them turned off right now temporarily outside of battle, because that could like crash things. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to
That's
test.
the only
We'll have
thing
to.
that's being battle.
Yeah, we'll test in a fight.
Yeah.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest. I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Simon's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Northrend, the only area to spare the flood of light.
Huh.
Have you done the next cutscene yet?
Uh-huh.
They finally show us a picture that I can hide the text and still see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he shows us the map thing.
Nice.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
I assume they won't, but it'd be nice if they let us choose where we want to go.
Neither location
Yeah,
can be
right.
reached without considerable difficulty. As such,
They,
I would
they
suggest
kind of
you seek out
consider
the
doing that with
locals
in
for future
Stormblood when they let us
visits
do those two
to a short
people.
hike from the Crystarium.
So we know it's
Yeah,
possible.
a little bit of... I started going through it and I was thinking like, oh wow, like, they could do really different things based on, you know, have these options or do this or like they could do a lot.
Yeah. They just need like a department or like a small team. That's their job.
Yeah.
We are funding it. It's covered.
And you'll be happy to know after you complete the quest, Tataru does say something different.
Oh, good.
Says, I was going about my business the other day when a feisty little pixie suddenly appeared and gave me a report about your doings. And then a little bit more, but I won't bore you with the details. But they do fix it eventually.
Good.
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yule, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement.
Oh, I'm trying to remember where we are in the map, or where things are in the map, because I know it's basically the same world, just different. And obviously the island to the left is Limsalum, and the south, I want to say, is Olda, but I don't remember where Gridania was. Maybe it was further to the east. So would that make us in Ishgard area? Or Korthas? Or Mordona? I don't know. I'd have to look at the two maps.
I mean, I would think more Dona-ish because that's where the Crystal Tower
Oh,
is.
duh. That's right. Yes. That lines up. And he called it Lakeland, and that one was the lake. There was that fight right there, which was like the keeper of the lake. So yeah, that adds up.
Alize, meanwhile, travelled south to the arid wastes of Armoraine. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on her foe.
I will be right back.
So, will it be Calicia or Armoraine? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
Oh, I do have a choice? Maybe?
Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred.
Yo.
Hello.
He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin-Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
So we do get to choose.
Yes.
Oh.
Good.
You trolled me.
I didn't want to spoil it.
I appreciate that. I hope Alice say, oh, bummer. I forgot. I forgot the gear conforms to the job you're on. Whoops. Oh well. I'm sure it hasn't been enough time, but I would really like if Alice was like a badass now with fighting, since she's always kind of wanted that, but never been confident.
I mean, it's been... Thinking to what, they've been here a year?
Yeah.
That should be some time to kind of badass herself up.
I agree.
So I didn't choose yet. But I'm also wondering if it's just going to be like Stormblood, where it's, well, we can just pick up both at the same time.
Yeah.
But in case not, did you have a preference on?
I would like to go see Alice, but I'm also cool going to Whimsilla Mensa. If you have a preference, since I know that's your place.
Yeah, but now I'd rather see Alice. Screw that Alphinaud guy.
Alright, cool. And if we can pick them both, we can pick them both. But I guess I'll start there.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I'll just pick one. I don't pick both. I don't know why. I like the idea of coming back here to pick up the other one.
Sounds good.
Since I'm trying to get more into just feeling the story.
What the heck is stupid thing? Oh, I'm just now seeing the incentive for Hyperion.
Interesting. What's that?
I'm just now reading the message about Hyperion being congested, and they're like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Abandoned ship. We have life rafts. And gold. Oh, and your favorite. We have side quests already. Yahoo! Well, they're not my favorite now, because now I gotta read them. And they're level synced.
That is actually cool, they're level synced. I really like that.
I do as well.
Oh, hey, you're out here already. I'm going.
Yay! I can pick up leaves now, finally. I kept going to that man, and not being able to pick them up. Yeah, because I got my culinary to 70, so I just wanted to.
Oh dang.
See what the next thing.
I guess I should start. Like pick one just to burn my leaves on and slowly start to level.
Yeah, definitely. Sites. That's weird that there are 2 side pluses already. Makes me wonder what those are.
Well, one's the hunt board.
Oh, okay, that's the one right next to hunt board. And the other one says nut, so probably it's something to do with. Oh, that would seem like that's the hunt board.
Is the hunt board.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one's
about.
Yeah, the other one's totally a sightseeing thing. I just assumed the nut one would be the one right next to the hunt board, but yeah. I see. All right. Is that the market?
I'm glad he said how Alice told him how like your timing was real effed up in pulling me. Like given Alice's whole thing of we must make it out together.
Oh. Alright, I'm running south and then I'm gonna teleport up to the quest. I'm gonna ditch this item before I try to equip it.
Huh? Are you still in the city or outside?
I'm just going to the market boards and then I'm gonna teleport up to the quest.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna ditch this item that I accidentally grabbed.
Oh, trying to sell it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it up.
Awkward.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool outfit, but I'm not gonna wear it for 5 more eye level.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even gonna bother opening anything until. Well, I mean, not. I guess I don't even know for what, because all my 70s are pretty well geared. Bard could use it, but it's like, yeah, Bard. I've already spent some decent tombs getting gear and whatnot, so
Yeah.
I assume I'm gonna leave it for tank.
I'll give mine to, which is what I was doing. I was opening all the others, but this one I forgot. Oopsie. Alright.
Oh, opening on Scholar.
Yeah, I've just been opening them on Scala, because that one's at 69, so I don't have any gear for it. Let's see, what's the teleport then? Moon? Maybe? Yes. Maybe not, maybe the launch.
Oh, there's the other one. I was like, where is this other plus sign? But no,
I made it up.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Or it's like, maybe it's a level 70 crafter thing.
Oh, true. Those do exist.
Whoa, what? I'm just seeing a comment now about a live action. That seems too good to be true.
Yeah, they said it's very early, so it could be cancelled, but
Arang.
it's in the works.
From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Portom, Astrologian.
Yeah. I'm happy. I don't like Astrologians. I think the changes I'm gonna like better.
Were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
The things he talked about changing seemed like the things that I didn't like about it.
I thought you were like, yay for changes, now it sucks even more, and I definitely won't play.
What's up?
I thought you were first saying, like, you were glad for the changes because you agreed it makes the class suck more, which means it makes it easier to not play.
No, it makes me more likely to want to play. Also, I can't think of who he would possibly be, so it's very possible it's nothing. It probably is nothing, I should say. But I feel like the guy who led us here, the fact that we're not seeing his face, I feel like might mean he is somebody.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. And I'm like, this whole time, come on, Warrior of Light, why aren't you asking him to take down his dang hood?
Yeah.
Like, show us what's up. He's being all shady, stealing us here,
Yeah.
screwing our friends, and trapping us here,
Yeah.
and we're not even asking to see his face? What?
Yeah.
But agreed, I think there's going to be some grand reveal of, like, oh, he looks like someone.
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh, maybe that young whippersnapper with the Warring Triad. Like, that actually wouldn't make sense because, you know, he's out over there on our world.
The whippersnapper.
So,
Warring Triad.
the white-robed kid who we never see his face.
Oh, yeah. That guy, I forgot about him. Yes. I like this zone so far. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm really disappointed our windows didn't stay open in our in-room.
I didn't realize that, but yes, I do like that view, so I would be sad as well. Do you have the option to open it or no?
No.
Ah,
Like,
bummer.
there's, nope,
bad.
it's just
Yeah.
closed back to no pretty view of the outside or anything.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
really, guys, you're gonna tease us with that and then
nice
slam
view.
them shut?
It's a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
What? That's weird. I like its music too.
Yeah.
Oh, one guy at level 76. Tang 0.
Oh, jeez. I don't know whose idea it was to name the new hunts.
Why, they have weird names?
Like the clan name. No, just the clan name. Clan Nutsy.
Oh.
The currency is a sack of nuts. You have a 1 nut mark or a 2 nut mark. It's like, really, guys?
They figured as soon as they added partial nudity to the game's rating, they could just get away with anything.
I guess. Also, I didn't know was that added with Shadowbringers?
Yes, it was.
Interesting.
Yeah. Coming attractions, I suppose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I do have a red quest for leaves, which I can't do because I'm not high enough level.
Let's take a look at what that does. 20. Oh, interesting. I'm just trying to understand what these machinists move to. Oh, Brian, there's actually people doing Fate.
Sweet. You can join them. Oh, did you do all the quests in here already?
I haven't done any quests. I just assumed we were doing main story. so I've just been chilling here waiting
Oh,
for
well. Sorry. Oh, I thought you were going to pick up the pluses. It was just
you. Oh, no.
nonsense. Oh,
I probably should, though. I didn't think about that. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's only those two, because I figured, I mean, those aren't so much quests as just sit through dialogue to unlock.
Yeah.
But then also to see it.
Makes sense.
Since if you want to, go through the show
Yeah, I'll go back in there after this. Sweet. It's weird watching this many enemies die and the fate bar not going up very high. Okay.
Yeah.
Hasn't been scaled this way in a long time.
Yeah. Oh, so you talked to this guy to cross to the desert?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So I wonder if there's going to be any weather changes.
Yeah, I read that. I thought it was weird. He's talking about how it gets cold even though it's still always going to be sunny. Travel menu. Shared fates. So that fate gave me 12 points, these gemstone things that they have now. And you can have a max of 500 on your person, so that was a pretty good amount.
I don't know what you end up doing with them.
You exchange them for rare items, it says. But interestingly, they also gave us a an OCD checkbox thing of all the fates in the zone, similar to like the ether currents, so you can see which ones you haven't done yet, which I kind of like.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Are you going back to the Crystarium?
Yeah, I'll go back. So if you wanna, that general, where the map like beyond the exploration, I haven't done. I just did that. I just went to the fate. I haven't actually explored over there, but you could do that while I do this real quick.
Wait, so just the map that's already?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't explored the new map yet?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay.
The fate was like right outside, so I just jumped in.
Gotcha. Oh hey, I see the broccoli cactar.
That's who we were fighting. The one that I need to get is not the sight one, it's the one, the nuts, right?
Well, I mean, I'd say both, but yeah.
Well, if it's just sightseeing, I don't care. I mean, I can always get that later. I'll be back here.
Well, just if we come across sites, then that's easy experience. And that one's even shorter than the hunts.
Okay, fine.
For all of them.
Okay, fine. Where am I going? I'm going to Dependence. Also, I think it's weird, but I mean it's fine. But it's weird that they have like unique names for all their races. But, like, I don't know, in general, it's like everything else is the same. Like, they don't like speak a different language. Like, they just randomly chose different words for these races. I don't know, it seems weird to me, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
And it occurred to me they also didn't include Lalafell / dwarf, I guess they're called.
Yeah.
Or was dwarf a beast?
I think that's why. I think it's because they're not really accepted in society like they are in our world. Because they're considered beastmen in this world.
Oh, gotcha.
So they're like beneath them. This can be my guess.
See that ground targets have like shiny borders that raise up, and it's not just on the ground.
Oh, really? Like the
Like the border is like shiny, almost barrier-looking thing. I'm probably describing it horribly, but
No, I think I understand what you're saying. Almost like something you have to jump over. Like literally, you don't have to,
almost. Yeah. So just a bit more apparent, I guess.
but yeah, that's cool. You're talking about like the telegraph things, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you confirmed? Have you seen other people doing special attacks animations?
Oh, I did see someone attacking, but I wasn't really paying attention and stuff. I'll just wait until you do flamethrower in battle.
Okay. I never do it. I'm the worst machinist ever. It's because I just got it. I guess I've had it a while. But I haven't been a machinist much since I've gotten it. Alright, so let's talk to you.
Oh, hey. There's already an ether current, like, right in this little area.
Oh, nice.
I was just running around the whole place as this starting place. Oh, it's right here. I don't recall how much you or anyone's a Harry Potter fan, but anyone in your household getting the Harry Potter app? Pokemon Go, Harry Potter style?
We're not getting the well, Natalie may, not that I know of though, but we are both fans.
So you are fans, but you're not going to get the app.
I haven't looked at it at all. I just not big on mobile, but
Yeah.
I might look into it eventually once it's no longer relevant and no one wants to do it. I actually only learned about it because I was randomly on Facebook the other day when I was like I had nothing to do and I was waiting for something, and so I randomly went on Facebook and I saw Michelle posted her 12-digit code, and I googled like what's this 12-digit code that people are doing, and I found nothing, so I asked her and she told me. I was like, oh, I guess that must be a thing. Otherwise I wouldn't even know about it.
I saw the same thing and made a note to myself to ask, but it was like late at night when I first saw it. But then I think it was like the next day, she's like, oh, hey, you should download the Harry Potter app. I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that must be what the numbers were.
Yeah, she's keeping us hip. Hmm. Weird. I completely didn't even consider till this moment that I could have dyed my my machinist outfit. I just kind of forget that sometimes.
I mean, it
outfits.
does look pretty good.
No,
as
yeah,
it is,
it
but
works out. I'm not going to. I just saw someone next to me that had the same jacket. I was like, oh, interesting.
yeah.
Also, I would definitely be before I was a Rothgar, but I really do like the Rothgar. I think they look cool.
Say it one more time.
I would be a Viera before I would be a Rothgar,
Oh.
but I really do like the Rothgar. I think they look cool. I've seen some really cool ones
Yeah.
so far.
So they did something interesting with Scholar. So it always like, you know, Scholar is supposed to come from Arcanist. So you have all the Arcanist class spells,
Mm-hmm.
and that used to be shared between Summoner and Scholars.
Yeah.
And then of course they branch out at 30.
Yeah.
Well, now Scholar only has a single class spell, and that's Resurrection. Everything else is classified as a job skill, even though it still is duplicating some of them,
That's weird.
like bio and miasma, physic. And it's like the physic that and it makes sense now. Obviously, I had physic on Summoner, even though it's crap, but it was marked off as like, oh, this can't be used as this job. Like, oh, I guess they took away the healing spell for Summoner, which is fine because it was crap anyway. It basically didn't do anything. But then I was
Oh,
looking
I
later,
see.
and I was like, oh, Summoner does still have physic because that's an Arcanist thing. But it is literally a different ability. It is the Arcanist/Summoner ability versus Scholar, which has its own, and it is only classified as a Scholar skill.
Very weird. So, is it just like a gimped version?
No, for the
Am I
Arcanist
saying
one,
that?
it's the same thing. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
the
for
same thing,
Summoner.
and it still heals for crap. But yeah, so I mean, for Summoner, like Arcanist.
Oh,
Summoner.
yeah.
So it's still just a very poor version. But just, my point is just they created a second one.
Yeah,
That
but
is now.
so they
Scholar.
they kept Summoner with the crappy one and gave Scholar a better one.
No.
No,
The end result is still the same ability.
they just
Like,
gave them different names
Same.
and different. It's actually called
No,
Physic.
just
They're both
imagine-
called Physic.
Just imagine taking a skill and 100% copying it, identical in every way, except one is attuned to Arcanist and Summoner, and the other is attuned to Scholar.
It seems, why would they do that? Doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Well, it's because of whatever reason they're making Scholar. They may as well have made it a standalone job like Dark Knight and everything else.
Yeah.
You know how they only have job abilities. So they kind of did that for Scholar. For some reason, Resurrection they kept as a class ability. But everything else is classified as Scholar only.
Weird.
But again, as for why, I don't know.
Very odd. Okay, now let me read. I kind of skipped the conversation while we were talking, so I'm going to read what the people said while I make my way back to you. Also, I'm sure I can find things all day long, so I'll try to stop bringing them up. But if the Taru, no, sorry, Lalafell is what they're called in this game. If they really are some weird outclass thing, then it'd be weird that they're just running around right now. Like if they view the
that's
doors
true.
that way.
Yeah.
Like, what are you? Who are you? So I guess we'll see.
Oh, that's what I have.
We need the red car from 7 now. That can go over dirt better.
You have what now?
We need the red car from Final Fantasy 7 that can go over dirt better than this Regalia.
Oh, right.
Oh, the Fate's back if you want to...
Yeah, I am gonna try and go do that real quick.
You can tell me if you see stuff. Effects. Alright, here it comes, Brian. You ready? Oh, hold on.
Wait, where are you?
I probably should have done a little further away from all the action.
Weird, I still don't see any fire, but I'm seeing a bunch of effects from other things.
Once it's back up, I'll do it again. Assuming it's back up in time. I see. I like that. It's not what I was imagining, the telegraph thing, but I like it. Let's see, where are you at? You were there? Alright, I'm gonna use some fire. Ready?
Okay. Yeah, I see you. Nope, not seeing it.
So weird. I wonder why that is.
I'll have to look. Maybe I have other... Alright, come on. There we go. Offer buy colors. Cool. Shared fate from travel. That's interesting.
Let's try. I should probably set that.
I wonder why it's called shared fates.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know why it's called that. That's a good point. Yeah, figure out where I'm gonna put some in my hotbar.
Alright, still getting used to the new way of doing summoner.
Oh, did you say there was a current here? Because I didn't grab a current.
Oh yeah, over here.
Oh, that makes sense.
I haven't talked to the main story person yet. Did you already?
No, I didn't even go this far yet. I haven't been over here. I stopped at that
No,
thing.
like at where the bloom guy, where we first entered the area.
I talked to that guy, yes. I haven't talked to this person right here.
Okay,
So,
right. No, okay, so up ahead of me is the current. I
Alright,
need
cool.
to go talk to the guy at the starting.
alright, cool. Weird.
Hmm.
My person just looks like they're making a chirpy face. The way I pause the emote.
Do you know where the gemstones are stored? The bicolor gemstones?
Nope. Maybe in currency?
I don't think I saw them there.
No, I don't see them there either.
Tried inventorying key moments. Key thingies.
Maybe it'd be dumb, but I would say maybe they just are on that screen. But that wouldn't make sense. It'd be, well, I guess it would. I guess it'd be like its own currency thing. It'd be inconsistent, but oh, weird.
I don't understand what you're saying.
They're not what I thought. I was just saying that the fact that they exist on that shared fate screen might just be the only place they exist, which is being consistent with the rest of the game, but maybe they didn't want to put them there twice. But it's weird because I did that fate twice and I have 2 check boxes, so they're not unique. Like, those aren't like 6 fates in the zone like I thought, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's fine, but I just thought that'd be a cool idea.
So you just have to do 6 fates, period?
That's what it seems like, I think. Which is
That's
less cool.
unfortunate.
Yeah. I was really excited about like a checkbox of all the fates in the zone.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, I thought.
Oh yeah, I just remembered I need to change my race to Lalafell so I can enter the houses.
Yeah. Tell Kevin to change, to pivot. So, did you talk to the second guy?
Yeah.
He seemed
Really
very
good at this.
He seemed very pleased about the ruins and all that.
Oh, yeah.
His face didn't seem to match.
Do you want me to do this fate down here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Prize going up? I'm going for it.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just trying to... I noticed that when I do, oh, there's a current up there. We should go get that after. When I sit in the pilot seat or the passenger seat, I don't pay attention as much to the surroundings. Also, I find auto crossbow more disappointing than I was hoping for. I don't know why. It just... Controller died. My controller died.
Oh, that's fun.
I just have such a vision of how it's supposed to be from 6. That the fact that it's like anything different just doesn't add up to my brain. This is a long one. Oh, that's silly. It's called almost basically Tobo #1, which is their old video game.
Huh?
It says Toba #1, but they have a video game on PlayStation 1 called Tobo #1 Square.
Isn't that? I think that's one you told me about.
Yeah, I told you about it. That's the one with like it's like a fighting game. Kira
RPG.
Toriyama made the guy. It kind of has like an RPG dungeon-like thing.
Yeah.
I'm really sad I don't have the knockback move anymore. I like that move.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going really slow for... Like, on the one hand I get it, but also it's like, dang.
I wonder if it's not like fate based and it's, well, it makes sense. I guess it'd just be like the whole zone based. So if everybody else is elsewhere, all zones are buffed, or all fates are buffed. Also, I have a question. And I think I know the answer, but is a gap closer literally just something that closes the gap? Like it's them rushing forward?
I think so.
Okay. I for some reason, I kept hearing it and thinking it was like, that meant like it was like to finish off a combo. That's what they meant, gap closer, but then I was listening to something on the way home after dropping the kids off, and they talked about them like either having wings or going for, like riding in on like a surfboard as like a joke, and I was like, oh, that probably is what a gap closer is. So apparently Paladin didn't have one, and they just got one with this update.
Oh, gotcha.
So they were excited.
That would be
I do remember being excited when Warrior got one, so I get it.
Yeah.
I'm so playing this job wrong, but I have no idea what to do. So keep it coming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still trying to figure out. It's definitely the flow that is different. I'm not as much a fan yet, but I'm giving it time to go through. Oh, don't run away, dude. Ugh. Someone was fighting a bunch of things but dying, so now they're running away and they're gonna reset all of them.
It sucks.
Just
Oh,
take
it's
a
over?
hit and die.
Oh, weird. I didn't see that happening. Last time I looked, it was like halfway. So, if you look at our thing, I should have 3 and you should have 2. So what did they say we get when we do all of them? And who do we turn them into?
I don't know that they said anything we get by doing them all, but there's just a gem trader vendor
Yeah,
that we
I
can
know.
trade the gems.
Yeah, I remember. It's like a fairy, I think. So hopefully we don't have to find the fairies, but...
I seem to recall seeing someone called a gem trader.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Oh, I forgot we had that. Thank you. South.
Yep.
Do you want to do the other fate? And then
Sure.
MSQ? Or do you want to go MSQ and then fate?
How about fate? It's right up here. Start collecting those. Although I mean also.
Oh wait, maybe we're thinking of different fates. I'm not talking about the old one. I was talking about the one beyond.
Oh.
That might not be as
sure,
close. Yeah, I just revealed the map and it may not be as close. So if we want to go back to the other fate, we can.
No, let's do the. Oh, and there's a barrier.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, let's try. I mean,
Try
they
which
take
one?
long enough.
Oh, to run past
fate.
it?
Like get to the fate.
Okay. Here, let's tune here so we can at least teleport back.
Because at least go slow enough that we should be able to make it.
Yeah, yeah.
But then again, it's sitting at 25%, so I'm wondering if it's like one of those ones that NPCs or something are involved.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Oh! What?
Huh. What?
I was allowed to register this as a favored zone without kicking any off, which makes me feel like they are a separate from the source.
I would doubt that.
I would doubt that too.
4 others set already.
Yeah. Unless they kicked one off. I've always had 4 set.
Had you removed your token at any point?
My token? No. Maybe where I had my no, let's say maybe where I had my free one was it, but that wouldn't make sense.
I mean, I'll go try setting it as favorite. I know mine are capped out.
Yeah, go for it. We'd have to go around, but there's a new one south or west, more east of us.
Ooh, let's do that one because there's a experience bonus applied.
All right, cool.
And then I'll come back and try to register.
I'll teleport us back. Is that the same one we just did? Yeah, it is. Wait, how's it the same one we just did? Was the other one that kind?
What do you mean? Scavengers Hunted? We didn't do this one.
No, we didn't, but it looks like the same spot, but I guess it's different. Yeah, I just saw myself running towards the tower. Oh, hopefully we didn't miss it. Oh.
Just keep attacking everything.
Yep. Well, that one was faster. Bummer.
Oh.
Over. Alright, let me teleport us. Well, $50. You owe me 25.
Cool.
Oh, I wonder what the
But
thing
we do
shows.
have the Twist of Fate bonus still.
Oh, did
So
it
the
give it to
next
us?
fate we do, yeah,
Nice.
the next fate we do will have bonus experience.
Good. Let's see if thing.
Alright, let's
Okay.
pick
It did not give us a mark on our shared thing. Shared fates.
Yeah, I can only have 4 favored. Do you have more than 4 favored?
Mm. Oh, I guess I can look at my teleports.
Yeah, how many stars do you have?
1, 2, 3. I have 4 now. I don't know what happened. I must
it was
have
lost.
kicked one off at some point by mistake. Maybe Kugane, because that was my favorite. That was my free one just very recently. That one was probably a favored one. I made it a free one and didn't realize I booted off my favored one.
Oh yeah,
That's probably what happened. But like just happens. I don't feel bad. Oh, there's a new fate right by us.
That's it.
And
And more
another
experience.
EXP bonus. That just keeps working exponentially, right?
That's it, right? I just want to see. What items we can actually get by doing all this.
Yeah.
So these are Nazi drift makers. Got it.
They're not what?
I said they're Nazi drift makers.
Oh.
Oh geez, a ton of them just
Seriously, jeez. Hey, I see somebody else's flamethrower. What's up with that? I literally just saw someone's flamethrower, and now I'm using mine. Maybe you have AoEs off or something. I don't know. That's weird.
Maybe.
This is a lot of stuff happening.
Right? For what it's worth, remember to eat your food.
I'm eating. Oh, it wore off. I'll eat more. Actually, eat an hour's worth.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, I got food for days.
Boom. Woo, got 500,000.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Oh, I forgot to look at the challenge log. What are our new fate things? Oh, that's right, 5 and 10. So we're at 4 and 4. Oof! 1.6 million each? Hello. 3.2 million for both.
Damn. I guess at some point you gotta still fit in. Alright, we're talking to this guy now?
Yeah.
Gotta fit in roulettes and whatnot.
Yeah. Did you ever get the black chocobo thing?
I still need to actually apply it. I have the code.
Oh, okay.
I need to put it in my account. Come on, it's 3 o'clock already. Jeez.
Seriously.
Feels like we just got in at like 1 or 1:30.
Yeah. Woof. Basically 500,000 for that. Nice. What's a Mord? What race are they talking about? If they're saying not just human?
That's what I was wondering. They're saying it's a delightful, so I'm calling Malafel. Even though supposedly dwarves, so I don't know. More dwarves. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. If you want to continue on, I'm sure I'll be able to catch up.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Me, Alan.
Hello.
Bring in your milk.
I'm just dropping this off and leaving.
Okay. No worries. What? Yeah, I've been tirelessly doing it all day.
Good job.
Thanks.
We'll see you.
Hope you're winning.
Thank you.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome inwards.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mord Souk's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of things. He cleaned them and polished them and revealed to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Oh, some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here! Come and look!
You buy, you buy?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots.
Yep.
Oh.
Did you have an alarm just go off?
What?
Did you have an alarm just go off?
No.
Oh. I must have heard things then.
Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for free before you leave.
What are you snacking on?
Chips.
Yummy. I'm about to bust open a Twix.
What?
I'm about to bust open a Twix.
Oh. I thought you were saying I had Twix.
I mean, maybe.
No, I have chips.
Do you?
But they do sound similar. Especially when my mouth is full. They were supposed to, I was very sad, they were supposed to be queso flavored. And Natalie and I agree, they just taste like barbecue chips. Like, nothing about it. Like, it seems like they, like, put them in the wrong bag or something. Like they literally just taste like barbecue chips, which
not
is
even
fine.
Close to
Agreed.
being-
Agreed. Like it's fine, but not when you're expecting that. Like I have no problem with barbecue chips, but very misadvertised.
Yeah, that is. Ooh, really quick. There's a boss bait north and east of us, just a hair. You wanna give me that one?
Yes, but can I hop on you really quick? Where are you at? I will take you up on that drive.
Oh.
Here, let me come. I see you're coming this way. I'll hop in. Oh. Oh, I hate that when you're too far away. It doesn't actually give you like a message. It just doesn't put you in it.
Yeah.
Right. It should be like grayed out until you're close enough. Like it should show.
Yeah, right.
Be grayed out. Whoa, it's at 98%. Hurry!
Wait, really?
No, sorry.
Oh, geez.
I need to stop lying today.
I know they can sometimes go fast, but I was like, but these ones are going so slow. How can it have gone up so fast? Apparently, I'm just being extra gullible.
I taught you to trust me, and now I'm taking advantage of that. My apologies.
Wait, what was Why can't I use it? What the freak?
Ooh, whatever that move is, that I assume Scholar is using is cool.
Not sure.
The one right to the left of me, or right to the left of you too, but a little further back. It's like a circle that spins. Let me see if I can. I can't target them.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they used to use Bahamas. Definitely a summoner. Maybe it's a later move you got. I would check them, but I only have one hand at the moment.
There's a lookout in front of us a bit.
Oh. Old me would have said, okay, let's go. But I don't know when that cutoff is anymore. I mean, I never really did, I just assumed.
Oh, so I was like, okay, they're finished it up, so we can leave now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am gonna run to this lookout since I have instant cast go up.
Yay. Good points.
Ooh, 175,000 for a lookout.
Nice. Did you round up or did you get more than me?
Oh, I switched the 2 and the 5. 172.5
Okay.
thousand.
Okay. That is acceptable.
time taking a bite of my Twix, so I'm not running anywhere yet.
You are good.
Am I taking a bite? I'm using a fork to try to navigate it.
Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hand. But,
Oh, if you wanna... Hold on. Okay, hop in.
Alright, cool. Be right back. Alright. I'm back. What the? That was weird. It zoomed in a way that was like... It looked, yeah, like that. Hold on. I want to take a photo of that. Ah! Oh, I don't know if I got it in time. Let me see. You got out right. You got out right as I took it. Let me see. What the heck is happening here? How odd. You'll see.
Oh, are you just not watching it also?
Maybe? I think I'm on the one after you.
Oh.
Funny.
Are they getting political here? What that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed.
Like they're trying to set up the juxtaposition of or maybe that's the wrong word, the flip-flopness of these homies, the kobolds versus the Wallafels. I feel like they're gonna be alternate.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking this world is proof in point that we don't need to be at war with all the beast tribes.
Agreed.
Like, we could just work in harmony.
Peace.
Interesting. Well, I guess it's nice, in case somehow you get this far with little or no gil, they provide it for you.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd also be nice if there was some mechanism to like actually choose something. Even if it was like, okay, you for sure will go buy some food, but maybe you want a 1 gil meal. And come on, who doesn't have 1 gil? You just got a bunch from completing the quest. Or like, buy a 10,000 gil meal and just add some flavor difference or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'd also be
That
okay
wouldn't-
with them every once in a while being like, do you want to pay for it or you want to do this quest to cover the cost? Although maybe that supports
Yeah.
our RMT, I'm not sure.
Oh.
But I think I agree. I would like to pay for things sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially considering how much money they give us. Like, most people don't really have an excuse for having no money.
Yeah, unless they're trying to stay broke.
Yes. And in which case there are other ways, like...
Yeah, I was laughing that they're making a mini game out of browsing the wares.
Yes. I enjoyed the comment when you try to point it to him. Cannot eat Ron. Ooh, that's a neat...
Not even for a Voldemort.
I laughed at that part. Not even for that. That's a really neat barding.
Which one?
I think that's Byaku. I'll send it to you.
Are they gonna at least give us these as items? Nope.
Nope.
Which one did you pick?
I picked the meat. I wanted to stay warm for the night.
Oh, I did too.
Ah, man. I almost picked the worms.
I was like, ooh, spicy. But yeah, the worms would have been good. Did you eat it all or share?
I ate it all.
What did it say?
They cheered me on. They felt I did a good job.
I feel like I would want to share because, why not?
Go for it.
But the way it's phrased, it's like, oh, I can't handle it or something. It's like, I could totally handle it. I'm sharing it. It's of my heart. All right, for science.
You have failed. You are no longer a warrior of light.
Good, because they're villains.
Or actually, you are a warrior of light. You are not a warrior of darkness.
Oak. They're still cheering me, but now for my generosity and for my small appetite.
That's what I assumed they would do.
Yeah.
Not for the small appetite, but for the generosity. I was like, they're probably gonna cheer you regardless.
Because again, they can't do something different. Because
Yeah.
heaven forbid your decisions matter.
Yeah.
They keep the merchandise down, no returns.
No, more quests.
Alright, what's his Bayako? I actually looked at some Bardings, and I bought one just because it was on the cheaper side.
Oh, can't you preview them now?
Oh, that is a really cool Barding. I don't know. This was last week.
Oh, okay. I think I have Lakshmi's, but I might be thinking of Sophia. Maybe I don't have Lakshmi. You'll have to show me what would compare.
Yeah. And I think I might try to save up for 2 million MGP for the ridiculous Cactar one.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah. I didn't like it when I saw pictures, but when I've seen it in motion, I like it. It's like the pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah. Impressed by her gastronomic fortitude. Hey, it's Godbert. Wow, that's a strikingly close appearance to Godbert. Dare I say identical. That is impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty good. In that video that I sent about the Dark Knight that you said you didn't watch because spoilers, I assume Larry did it, but in theory someone else made the person and just sent him footage, but that'd be weird. So I'll just assume Larry did it, but he made a person that looks exactly like the Warrior of Darkness. Or not the Warrior of Darkness, the Warrior of Light that shows up in the intro videos, and he kind of tied it with the cutscenes. He did a pretty good job.
Oh, nice.
So rather than like how you and I are always like, well, it looks like us, but it's supposed to be us kind of a thing. It's like, it was like the same person. It went well.
Yeah. And you see this dream dude who freaking is Gohan's alter ego superhero?
I can't see the front because, oh, nice. Saiyaman!
That's the one. That's awesome.
That's good.
Oh wow, we're legit going shopping.
I assume you haven't done the all the side quests in the step.
Correct. I've not done any.
They have a lot of, I wouldn't call them tedious. Well, maybe I would. They were tedious because I was just trying to spam them, but a lot of very unique quests there that require you to do very specific, like haggling and items and paying attention to things. It's very weird. Very unique.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So if you're ever looking for something to shake it up, have they got you covered? Let me see my chocobo.
Huh? This way, yeah, you have to actually look at the list because they have things you can interact with not on your list, so it's not what you need.
Interesting. And no, I don't have Lakshmi. Yeah, I have Sophia, not Lakshmi.
What is Sophia?
Unless it's blissful. Is it blissful? It might be blissful now I think about it. I was expecting the name Lakshmi. Yeah, it's totally blissful. That looks like Lakshmi.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's the one. Oh, yeah, I need to bring mine up when we start fighting again.
Alright, I have to look at my list, huh? Okay.
Do we want to yell when we find the correct one?
Well, do we have the same item?
I would assume so.
What do you
But
have?
actually, maybe not. What are yours?
You tell me.
Oh, I just know the people. It's like Thon Thon, Sol Sol, and Mil Mil.
I have two. I have two Thonthons and something else, and a Mule Mule.
Okay, so it sounds like it's the same.
Iron ore and something else. I forget already.
Yeah, that was one. Well, I'm at one of them.
I'm at
And
one
you're
as well.
Oh, I don't. Is this one mine? I thought mine was MIL. Yeah, they're different. Mine is Mil Mil. Yours is Mul Mul.
Okay. Yeah, I have table cactus
Oh, wait.
and iron ore from Thaltol. Oh, what is that?
Oh, never mind. This was the guy. He just gave me crap before saying, "Oh, my bad. You are the one I'm expecting." But I did thought it say Mil Mil, not Mul Mul.
What is that mount? That's cool. Or at least
Oh,
it
which
looks
one?
cool from far away. I don't know. It's like a red. I can't tell what it is. It keeps running away from me. Peppermint has it.
Oh.
Peppermint Lyman.
Yes, where are they?
They ran behind us the other way. That way. They ran that way. Follow the Pegasus. Peppermint Lymel. Lyman or whatever.
Is there a peppermint? I don't think I see a peppermint here. I might have lost them.
What the?
Yeah, I'm not seeing a peppermint. Oh wait, I see a flash of red. Or not. Nope, I got nothing.
Huh. That's weird. Just Ponton only gave me one thing. And I find that weird. Oh, that's fun. I like that. One of the quests is just a flyer on the wall.
A what?
It's not a person, it's a flyer on a wall. The quest.
Oh.
It's a poorly scribed flyer is what you talk to. I like that.
Interesting.
Oh. Maybe you're just a smart person and I didn't notice a very obvious detail. Which is the most likely case. Yes,
Huh.
that. Apparently, I was like, no, both of mine are Thonton, but apparently when you said Thonton and Thontol, mine were also that, and I just thought they both said Thonton. I was like, why did Thonton only give me one item? Fun.
Alright, I got all mine now. Ooh. I finally got my 500 player recommendation, so I figure I'll ride my gold mech for a while.
Alright. Congratulations.
Thank y'all.
Oops, I'm not even looking where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, trying to get to Alice. Was it a red mount or a mount with red tendril thingies?
Not that. Not rice cooker. It had like a cape blanket, and then I don't think it was a dog, and it looked like it had like red hair.
Oh. Did you see what this? Well, I guess even the plus has an 8-bit current. We can do that later.
A plus? What? I assume it's a ether current, but I don't know.
Oh, so say that's my assumption, and that's no rush to do those.
Oh, there's a Twitch stream over here. Oh, I have a hunt.
Oh, what?
The area is called Twitch. Very weird.
Oh. Oh, there's stuff over there?
I'm just doing a hunt really quick.
Oh. I don't mind that. One nut plant. Well, I don't know, but I'm sure they're not here. Yeah, a little surprised that nothing we've seen so far has been on my hunt list.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw. Are yours in the zone?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't know if in zone it is.
That's funny. I didn't fight any of those animals that were there, but because everyone was fighting them, they considered me beating them since I was in the area, I guess.
Well, I think it's because we usually share credit on those.
Oh, true.
And I had gone it because I didn't see you were diverting for a hunt, dude.
Yeah. All good. I saw it from afar. I feel like I was there.
Yeah.
Why do I even have magic? I don't need magic.
Why do you have magic?
Yeah, I don't need magic.
Alright. We're in, array. One nut mill.
What the heck? We have to go back?
Oh, yeah. Ancient lizard. Yeah, ancient lizard and some amber field.
In this zone, or
Yeah.
that is the location?
Just in this zone.
Oh, okay. Amber field is an enemy?
No.
Oh, it's location within the zone. Got it.
Oh, hey, it's alright. And yeah, why are we backtracking up here?
I don't know. Oh, there's a fields of amber right above us.
I think that might be the one.
Oh, there's nothing called amber. Oh, there's a few places called amber on here. So maybe not. Let's see. The Southern Hills of Amber.
The Fields of Amber. So it is specifically this section.
Okay. So we'll go there after talking to this lady. Because we didn't go in that top right section, so we'll check there after talking to this lady.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Excuse me.
The little bike looks so tiny.
Huh?
They're a little homie. This little Taro or Lalafell. Watch to see if he gets on the bike. Oh, he's doing something that might take a bit. Bummer. He has a little cloud bike, but it looks so tiny on him. Like it looks like a little RC car.
Nice.
Oops, more north. A lizard, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, probably this homie? Nope, not you.
Oh, hey, another fate.
Oh. I will U-turn that. What the heck? Where is it? Inside? Oh, there it is. Yes.
Mm. So far, I'm not liking all the giant creatures. They don't stack well, so my AoE isn't actually being an AoE.
That's sad. I don't know what the purpose is. The old number said 6? Is that a thing? The shared fate thing?
Oh, it's like cold number 1.
What? Oh, sorry, not that. Wait, what were we talking about?
Alright, start over. What do you think?
The shared fates thing?
Yeah.
What's it say for you? Because mine just changed. I want to know. I think it used to say 1 out, or whatever out of 6.
Mine says 5 out of 6.
Okay, and it says rank 1 at the top. Correct?
Still says rank 1.
Okay, because mine says rank 2 now, and now it says 0 out of 60, and it's got like 2 levels of things to collect. So that's curious.
Well, that's probably how part of the leveling up thing is. You just do more and more fates.
Yeah. I just didn't consider it might be doing that.
I don't see the ancient whatever lizard I need. So.
Did they say anything about like is it weekly or is it just perpetual or?
I don't know. That would be.
It seems like that'd be a lot for a week.
It's daunting if it was weekly.
Yeah.
I would think it's just a permanent, and then I don't know what happens when you actually max out the rank, but
yeah, probably some reward or something, or maybe an achievement. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. There were no homies here for you. I guess they could be further down.
A bit more so.
Yeah. What is the name again?
Ancient lizard.
Ancient lizard.
And it's like a 2-leg something.
Different area or same?
Fields of Amber. But I mean, these areas are pretty large. Like technically, it could even be west.
Yeah.
Or there's all of south doesn't look like it has a name, so
I would agree.
That might be Fields of Amber.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. And she needs 2 more of those.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh wait, one's still alive. I thought. No, I thought. There. Now
You saw shiny green, you got excited. Oh, I didn't know we were running towards a teleport. Cool.
Yeah.
I thought this was a male viewer at first. I was like, what? I thought they didn't have those.
Well, if Square had their way, that would totally be a male. Alright, finally our big reunion. You know what I've not seen yet?
What's that?
Anyone willing to play Triple Triad? What's up with that? The first doesn't have the best card game ever. It transcends time and universe.
I mean, I'd play you, but LSA might be upset. There's a fate in the top north. Wait, what?
Sure,
What's the top north? Let's talk about that first. The north.
Yeah, it's the top, and it's to the north. Top north.
I'm just happy I don't have to keep level syncing. This is nice.
Yeah, right? Oh, cool. I don't know if you noticed, but you get a little message when you get 6. Your efforts have restored some small measure of stability to Amarang.
Oh. I didn't see that, but I see it now.
Dig that. Could definitely see something coming of doing this for all.
Yeah. Daunting, but EXP is
Yeah.
good, so that's good at least. And whatever the rewards
Yeah.
are.
And probably have to think of it as a long-term,
Yes.
duration of expansion and then some. No need to rush or grind.
Yes. Especially considering I'm sure there is one after too.
Yeah.
For all I know, we know they can go to 5. Oh, another fate in the corner. Oh, big homie. I'm afraid to touch it. I hope that guy's gonna tank it, but I don't think he will. I might have to go tank.
If only I had a tank pet, but I don't.
I'll do it. Don't worry, guys. I stunned it.
Keeps showing up.
What's that?
I think this Darm mold dude keeps being present to tank these things.
Oh, really? That's
Or not,
cool.
not tank, but like he keeps showing up. I thought that name looks familiar. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, what? No, it was stunned. Or what? It was missed. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, failed again. Resisted. There we go. Oops. Didn't even try. That worse. Don't know what that means. There's in our party list, there's a little down arrow next to me and my chocobo. Well, I guess you wouldn't see my chocobo, but do you see that? Oh, it's not next to me anymore. Oh, maybe that's what my life is down. It means I'm missing life. Interesting.
Oh, maybe.
Every time my life is full, it went away.
I feel like bosses give more.
Yeah, I agree. They usually do. Odd. I don't know when, but in theory, my family will be home soon. I think Nallie's
yeah,
usually.
Just gonna ask him a point.
I think Nallie's usually there at 4. So she'll probably be home in like 20 minutes, my guess.
Okay, cool. And then I figure you'll be back like 8-ish, 10-ish.
I will be back for, like, I could do stuff like this at 8, or 7:30 to 8. And then I can actually, like, oh, that's right, it's Friday, sweet. I can actually do other stuff like this tonight. We can just continue again tonight if you want, which now goes to bed at like 10-ish. If you're around.
Okay, yeah.
Also, I just saw the whiteness, whatever you want to call that, the flood, the edge. That's pretty intense.
Oh, wow. It was literally a flood. Or perhaps could have just been, like, light that happened to be destructive, but then, in
like
order to stop it...
solidified or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I wonder what's down there. Like, just nothing? You fall into space?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you want to come back, there's another boss with experience bonus.
Alright, come in. Fates for days.
Yup. Especially now that there's some mysterious extra reason for them. I'm gonna hang back just 1 second to look at a text that Michelle sent. So I'll catch up in a second.
Alright.
One second. Yeah? Perhaps. My phone stopped working on Wi-Fi, so I just disconnected it. But my game is running fine, and that's hardwired in. It might be a hiccup. You might just need to wait. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it doesn't work for me, so... It doesn't work for me, so that seems accurate. My Ethernet, it's hardline.
I think I like auto crossbow. I don't think I like that he does a sweeping motion. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
That it does do a sweeping motion?
Like it, I don't know how to describe it. It's like similar to like my flamethrower, how it, like they sweep it from left to right. That's I think the only thing I don't like about it. I like that it shoots it in like a flurry, like in a cone shape, because that's what it should do.
I mean, I guess that...
Like that I'm getting murdered right now while I'm taking a photo. What happens if you get murdered while you're taking a photo? Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just saying, I mean, I guess it would maybe make sense to, like, in order to facilitate shooting in a cone, you're basically swinging it side to side and it shoots really fast, and thereby getting the cone effect.
Yeah, that's what seems like what it's doing, which is fine. It's not, I don't like it, I don't dislike it as much as I initially did, now that I see it a little closer in group pose, but... Alright, let me stop wasting our time. Okay.
That's okay.
Did we win?
The sprint is over. We are now in marathon.
Ooh.
Where there's pretty much no rush at all.
Oh my gosh, stop rushing me!
No, we have to finish this. We have to get to 80 tomorrow.
No, tonight!
Yeah.
World first.
As a test.
We're on track. Yes. That's a close one. Well, how much experience do you have?
8.4.
Okay. I have 8.8. I wonder where I got the...
You had 1 or 2 fates ahead of me.
Oh, yes, that would do it. I think I had 1 fate ahead of you, but I think it was a 400,000. Wait, that seems high. That still seems like what I like that's what it...
Well, there's at least 1 fate, but I thought there was maybe another when I perhaps AFK'd.
Oh, okay, maybe that's then. Okay, so maybe 200,000 each, and that would add up.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a current over here.
Oh. I'm hopeful that we're going in there. It looks like we do based on the map, kind of. It's got the red dots with an arrow. And
yes.
I do see an enemy down there. I'd be very bummed if we don't go there, but I think we do.
I am sure we do.
What the heck? I just checked these footprints. Why am I checking them again?
That's an interesting mechanical mount. That dude summoned in front of him.
Which one's that?
I don't know how to describe it. It was just like a robot looking thing and it had 2 canisters on its back. Oh, if you catch up, then you can see it. You should be able to see it now.
I see it.
Thing up front.
Yeah.
Bowing smoke.
I wonder.
We'll come back to the thing. Just come look at what it is. Oh, you're gonna get it.
I saw it. I just don't know what it is. I see it's coming back. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I got your mummies.
Oh, that would have helped, but these footprints turn into a cutscene.
Oh, I should touch them then.
Oh yeah, if that'll help get them off me.
Alright, so I took them. Thank you.
Yeah.
I just realized I can't see the response. I can't even see what I wrote because I turned off say.
Huh. Here?
Get back here!
Is that... It can't be.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner. How are you? We fought them to a standstill then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source. But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least. When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision. He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that. We can't allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters. That great wall of white is a remnant of the flood. A 100 years ago, the balance in the first tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrent was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the flood. Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger sin eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them. The infirmary is full of the Sin Eater's victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
It looks like one of those mechs that was from Final Fantasy VI.
I was just thinking of the same thing.
But no idea where they got it.
Maybe Kefka Place?
Maybe.
Or Kefka Mountain? Ooh. I have 125,000 gil worth of these Allegan silver pieces.
Allegan silver pieces.
You know, some of the optional quest rewards that you just sell for gil. So you sell them for 500 or sell them for 1,000.
Yeah.
So I have like 250 of them. The ones that are worth 500 gil.
Oh wow.
Or I just keep them to save for like a rainy day of like, hey, I spent all my gil and I don't have any. Oh wait, now I do. I can sell these things.
Funny. I'm so happy we can do stacks over 99 now.
Yeah, right.
Do we want to try going south before we go north, or you want to just follow our good MSQ?
I mean, we can, but I don't think there's a... The map seems to show a clear barrier. Or I mean, like, there's this little south area, but it's just what we see is all.
Yeah, I didn't realize there's a gap there. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, I can walk over that rubble. Although there's a current there, so let's get that really quick.
Oh, good, you figured hours already.
Yes.
Also, you'll need to link me later, tell me later the Final Fantasy IX song you heard.
Oh, you'll hear it. You haven't done it yet. I'll let you hear it.
How did you hear it?
The one thing I've done that you haven't done.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Man, I've already become a Warrior of Darkness. After I beat Kefka.
Rude.
I wonder if two of them would pop if you did, or did it interrupt?
Huh?
Did it interrupt, or would it allow two to pop?
I don't know that it interrupted, and I don't think I interrupted it, so I think it just left it as one because it knows we're homies.
Interesting.
Also, the reunion with Alice seemed a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, yeah, they knew we were going to come for them, but I guess I still expected a bit more, like, hey, awesome, you're here, how you doing, what's going on?
Yeah, she went from, like, acting surprised to trying to do, like, the cool kid thing.
Yeah, I go, I'm cool, I don't care, like, I knew you're coming, no big, whatever.
I won't even turn around.
Yeah, right? I'll admit it might have been fun getting some of the golden saucer bunny ears to wear, just to be a fake Vieira.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple Makote wearing that. I'm like, oh yeah, that could have been fun.
Yeah, the cheap man's Fantasia.
Although not exactly, because I think even the bunny ears are pretty freaking expensive, like 20,000 something. But relatively still.
IRL cheap.
Yeah.
Can you do fates if you're below the level? You can, right?
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking, like, in theory, I could be on my scholar while doing them if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I wonder what the experience would be like for that.
I would be curious.
Yeah, maybe next one I'll try that. Just out of curiosity. Well, she didn't show it very well, if that's how she feels.
Right? She's totally just trying to pull that cool kid, and it is not becoming of her.
I keep hearing it in the background, and I really like that whoever is using Cloud's motorcycle, you can hear it like rev up and stuff. Sounds good in the audio.
Oh, I don't think I've been hearing it. Or if I have, I've not been noticing. Whew, so many side quests. Oh. It's interesting, kind of just this whole notion of light and dark. Because typically it's just light represents good and doing good, and dark is just the opposite.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know if there's like actual, say, light spec ether, and then that created the whole imbalance and blah blah blah. But I guess basically what I'm getting at is if you stick to the notion that light is good, and like doing good, well, like what do you call helping people like this? Reinforcing the balance that tipped light in power? Like you're still being good to one another, you're helping one another. Like that seems light reinforcing, not shadow.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I kept expecting them to do something to us that made us dark or something, but I guess as long as you're killing the light, then it's just bringing it back to balance.
I mean, I'd say we're still early on in case they do, like, actually do something.
Yeah.
But it's just that idea of what does that actually mean to be light or dark?
Agreed.
Because I mean, even there's like, oh yeah, they fought they ended the wars, they fought the bad people, and just doing good.
Yeah.
That's what we're still doing. We're still doing good.
Agreed.
And we're just going to become more people that are like, oh yeah, you're awesome, thanks for helping us.
Yep.
So it's like, at what point, yeah, will we turn into warriors of darkness? That means we're trying to, or is it just kind of a, I don't know if figure of speech is the right word, but it's like nothing dark about us beyond the fact that, yes, we're fighting the Sin Eaters and anything that supports or enables the Sin Eaters.
Yeah. We will
But
see.
I guess I should keep my own. It's early.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time for them to explain all that.
Definitely.
Oh damn, there's a Dark Knight here with the Ultima weapon. Which I assume is what you get
What's his
from
name?
beating Ultimate.
Oh, Sir Link?
Sir Link. Yeah.
Hmm. Oops. Wow, yeah, it's legit. That's cool. I like that the light goes up the blade. That's neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's real legit looking. You want to teleport up there or run?
I guess well, it depend on the fates.
So far none.
Okay, we can teleport.
Alright, I'll get it for us.
Oh no! The man with the
Just one just pop.
no, the man with the red mount with the cape. He's here.
Oh no. Screenshot.
What is that thing? It's so far away, and I'm still talking to this person.
Oh.
I'll try to get closer. Oh, there it is, there it is. Come on. No, where are you going? Are you this man? Yes, you are this person. Peppermint. Lemon.
Oh, it's still peppermint?
Yeah, it's still peppermint. I asked her about it, so we'll see if she shows me. Wow. That's pretty cool.
What?
I'll send a photo. She said, red hair from the Mog Station. I don't know if it's new. I swear I've never seen that before. Happen. And then all of those people have a chance to do it. I want to say it was like a 52 people kind of a thing. And then if you all beat that, and I'm pretty sure, for some reason I feel like you can't be raised, but that seems too extreme. But I also kind of feel like that's a thing. But the point is that if you beat it, then you get that. Everyone gets it. And they also get the, but I also for some reason feel like that's what you have to do to get the absolute virtue minion, because you fight absolute virtue is where you get it, but maybe you get both of those, or I'm confusing them too, but
yeah,
something like that. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
But
yeah,
I was just,
then, especially with fewer people.
That's what I was just
Eureka.
about. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how do they do that going forward though? Like at the time, it's a cool idea, but if you run out of people for that content, then what do you do?
No.
Unless they can run it unsynced, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that would help if you could do that, but even then, there's still, I guess, content that
Yeah.
is a good number of people.
Yeah, 52 people's a lot. Well, that's a made-up number, but
Yeah.
I don't think 52 is divisible by 8. 54? 56? 56. But I don't think it's 56. It makes sense to be like 72 or something. Who knows? I was not shown nectarines earlier.
Right? Where were those?
Alright, I think I'm going to go do the fate. And then I'm going to log out, because I imagine they'll be here very soon.
Okay.
And I don't want to deal with the children while I'm trying to get off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see.
I started the next thing already.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. You're good. I'm going to just try to see if I can do it with my scholar or not.
Oh yeah, you'd be able to. I've done fates at a lower level.
True. I guess I'm more curious what the experience would be like.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's lame that aren't all of your casts now instant, like your summons?
Yeah.
Yeah, because scholars are not. I'm like, yay, that's lame.
Well,
they don't. They're just mostly aesthetics. I guess not that big a deal.
well, so the idea with Summoner was, and I don't know how this would work in practice. The idea is all the FGs are now situational. So
yeah, it makes sense for you. Yeah.
But also for Scholar, though, it's like, well, why not make it instant? Because it's still a pet, it can't be targeted, so it can't die. So it's like, I guess, what's the purpose of having the cast time?
Yeah.
I guess it's a penalty if you
die.
are resurrected.
Yeah.
You still have to spend that 2.5 seconds. I guess
yeah. That's your version of casting Protect.
Yeah, right?
Bummer. Yeah, I didn't do enough damage, so I only got a bronze.
Oh, that would definitely make it harder when you're lower level.
Yeah. I'll check another time. Yeah, I can't believe Tone's getting all three of them to 70. It's impressive. He's got 2 at 69, 168.
Yes, here we gotta do what they gotta do. That
Yeah.
seems wouldn't be my choice, but
Yeah.
doesn't matter because it's not my choice.
Yeah. It's weird, all these people running all these Stormblood dungeons. Doma, Bardom, Violet.
And Party Finder?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe other people trying to get caught up.
Who's doing a Wondrous
I
Tale?
glanced earlier this morning and there were
We don't got time for that. 8 people doing what?
Oh, I looked at Party Finder earlier this morning and there were only 8 groups total. Wondrous Tale, I'm totally keeping up with my Wondrous Tales. Although I seem to recall being very underwhelmed by my current one. Like, it has nothing cool or useful. So, I mean, I'm going to just for the sake of it, but yeah. Like, come on, guys, at least give me the Poetics.
I just realized that Tone and Kevin probably have never done maps. When we get our people higher, we could do maps.
Oh yeah, that would be...
We could find like a 4-man one.
Yeah. Oh, that meant to be FC, but I was typing with the keyboard backwards, and I forgot to put FC.
Backwards? What is happening?
I had set it down so it was backwards. Away from me. Ooh, there's a Fate East if you want to come there on your Scholar. Because I'm doing, that should help you get credit.
Yeah, we could try it really quick.
And then I'll either break, nap, or go find a class to unlock when you're on.
Cool. I'm interested in the version that is napping but not breaking, since you listed them separately. Oh.
I mean, I'm sure I can find a way. We'll just write up a quick program. We're gonna stand here and attack everything.
There's
gain farm experience.
This guy was in Final Fantasy 11. This little hunt.
Who was?
This one of these hunts. He's a level B run, I think, or... Oopsie, I went too far. I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, you better hurry. It's halfway done. People are booking it on this.
Alright. Well, as long as you're there, I'm pretty sure as soon as I touch it, I get all the credit you get. That's how they work with groups. I'm coming. I'll cure you. Once I get out of these aggro. Let me give you protect.
Sweet.
Bronze!
Okay. Really?
Yeah, but I only did one cure on you right at the end, so that could be why.
Yeah, but I guess I would figure because we're parties that would help. But
I really cannot believe that they didn't make that look better somehow.
Look better?
That yellow bar on your life. Like, that was a complaint people had in the comments, and I agree completely. I just think they gotta have a better way to do that. Like, have it overlap the bar or something. Or go on the bottom half or something. Like, why would it go where it is? Like, if you lose life, then it looks a little better. Here, I'll try to get hit by something.
Oh, it does fill your bar if you lose life?
Yeah, it's like it gets added to the end of it, but because the bar's full... Come on, somebody do something. I should probably like punch something.
Yeah, you need that, bro. Try healing the other person.
I don't think we see it because they're not in our party.
No, heal them to get aggro so they attack you.
Oh, I see. Here, I'll get hit by this. Oh, I'll give it to you. Oh, myself. Everybody.
No, I...
Everybody. No, that doesn't work. So you can kind of see it on yours.
Oh, yeah, it's just a little bit... Interesting. Yeah, that's not... I wouldn't call that my favorite.
Yeah.
But it's an indicator, so it's something.
Yeah.
Step in
the right direction, yeah. Oh, there's a new state. I'll try to actually do something this time with it.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, just fates galore.
Yep.
Wait, destroy the waking sands. That's our old home base. We really are becoming the warriors of darkness.
Monsters.
Ooh, yeah, let's just kill all these guys. Come on, come on, come on. Attack me, attack me. Heal, please.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh. Alright, I'm not as strong as you want me to be.
I believe in you. You got this.
No, I don't. I'm like spamming it non-stop. And the reason that you got 3 big jumps was because I used my Lush Straight 3 times. Which is the one that gives you a big percentage. Yeah, you're screwed. When you die.
Praise me! Nope, you got this. I believe in you.
No, I stopped healing you. I ran away because I thought you were running. Run.
Oh.
Run.
Nope, okay, someone else is feeling aggro.
Good, good. Oh my gosh. Whew.
Oh, that's a fancy effect.
I may have aggro from somebody coming in to kill me. Yep. Although, that would have been a good time for us to look at the thing on the bar. Not that we didn't have more important things to do.
Oh. Yeah, right. Oh god. So many of them. It's like an AoE dream.
Oh, and I don't even have Bane. No.
Oh, I thought... what? I thought it was supposed to be... Oh, because... Oh. Oh.
Now this is how fates are done, man. Everyone just standing as an AoE.
Right?
I like it. Even if I have no magic. Who needs magic? I do. There we go. Woof! And I got the really big one. Because that was my 10th fate. So I got...
Oh, nice.
I got... Let's see. I assume I got less than you. I got 288 for that. What'd you get?
For the challenge log?
For gold. I got 1.6 million for the challenge log.
Wait, 288?
1,000, yeah. Which is higher than usual. Usually I get 200. What'd you get?
I got 207. Oh, but that makes sense because that would be armory bonus.
Ah, yeah.
So yeah, that's still a good amount.
Cool. I mean, I feel like I didn't really contribute very much, but yeah.
Get a pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Me too. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out where to turn in these gemstones. Not that we're gonna cap, but eventually we'll cap if we don't know where they are. Especially if we don't get to do them until after the end of MSQ, like stupid stuff.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure they're not that.
No, I'm
but...
pretty sure they. I recall seeing someone I thought called the gem person.
Was it in the main place?
Yeah, so I thought let's just go back there.
Yeah, I'll just take us there real quick. I have a free teleport.
Oh, no.
Also, my family is dead. Oh. We're at the park, it says.
Awkward. Oh, did they decide to give you more game time?
I guess so.
Like, Daddy needs to get all his darkness out before we come home.
My darkness is getting stronger! Joke's on them! Alright, you have to lead the way, because... I don't know. That's so weird.
Oh.
I got all that experience, 12 gemstones, and then 138 bucks. Or gil. Like, it seems so little.
I'm just gonna walk south to all these market homies and see if there's anyone called a gem person.
Okay.
This looks like the place that might have it.
Just start shouting. I got rocks for sale.
Get your rocks. Version amender, material.
Gem. Like, you'd think they'd have like a unique icon, but maybe not.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where are these people? Oh, they are. Tool.
Oh, these are just normal homies. I thought I did.
Purple carrot juice. Yummy.
Ooh, gemstone trader.
Told you. Wait, what?
Oh, but he says nothing to see here. Do we have to
Oh.
unlock it? Is gemstone something else?
No, it's
No,
definitely
these are
this.
called gemstones. So I think we just have to unlock it. And
Ooh.
probably sooner than later.
He's showing me his wares. Sorry, guys, I'm like, it's just so funny.
Dude!
Okay, I know, sorry.
You have a problem.
The darkness is growing. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, it's lame.
I will
I guess...
hold off on Googling for now until we get close to capping.
Okay.
And then if we've not unlocked it, then I will Google.
Yeah, I assume it's MSQ related. But I guess we'll also
But I'd
have
also
to...
think it would be sooner than later because you get the fates right away.
Yeah. And it's not like some massive number that'll never happen.
Yeah, like we're already over 100? Yeah, 121. You're probably like 140, 150.
You don't know me. Well, let me see what I'm at.
How many?
128. I'm at 4 out of 6.
Really?
4 out of 60.
How?
So, right,
Oh, I mean, I guess.
Makes I got 2 bronzes, or a few bronzes.
Yeah, true. I'm at 4 out of 60 also with 121.
Ooh, nice.
By the time we come back, I'll be 100 out of 100.
Oh, for you'll be 0 out of 1,000. I think is what you mean to say, because that'll be like the next tier after 100 out of 100.
Yeah, right.
You'll be rank 4,
Gosh,
rank 5. And the fact that these aren't like all the zones combined, it's like per zone.
Yeah, like really want you to be doing those fates. If anything, they would want to introduce this
into the old places.
Oh wow, this dude has some real shiny paladin gear. What are these? Oh wow, these are the flat, straight up Eureka items for paladin. Those are legit looking. Like so shiny and everything. If anything, I would think they would want to add the extra incentive later. Because right now, everyone's running it because we're all leveling and going through it.
Yeah.
It'll be once people are closer to higher level and not as much reason to revisit that you'd want to keep incentivizing that.
Yeah.
So with how people are running Fates now, if they get close to finishing through it all, it's like, okay, well, got all the rewards.
Yeah, I would agree. And they also should do this in like the old zones.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I actually almost wonder if they would. Probably not, actually. That would be kind of...
Oh, purple carrot juice. I saw that.
What is this purple carrot juice keep saying?
Purple carrot juice. Oopsie. Isn't that what I meant to do? Everyone's like, I thought you were leaving and now you're talking about purple carrot juice?
Oh, it's your leaves.
Grilled rail.
You can leave yourself something.
I just also saw a vendor selling purple carrot juice, the culinarian. I'm just gonna go check the market boards and the NPC. I just want to see if I have things worth me doing that. Regular markets. I also realized the other day that I have to actually do culinarian job quests. I forgot that those were a thing.
Oh, really? Is that new with Shadowbringers?
Nope. They've always had them. I just haven't done them since 50. Since I just grind, I just did leaves till 70. From 50 to 70.
Oh, yeah, they did have job stuff. Yeah. And then did you just buy gear, or did you not even worry about upgrading your gear?
I didn't even upgrade it. I was able to create most of my stuff myself, not a problem. Which is surprising, because I looked at like the level 70 gear and it's like hundreds higher than what I have. So I was actually kind of surprised, but maybe it's because I wasn't going for high quality.
Interesting. Maybe I will try to pick a profession to slowly start burning leaves on.
Yeah, I think it's worth that at least, since you got them.
Mostly since I have some wiggle room now on Gil. Like, if I burn a bit, I can see if I do end up making it back with selling stuff or doing whatever.
Interesting that people are selling this item that you can buy from the NPC right around the corner for more because it's a thing. Which makes sense. They're trying. I know they're taking advantage of people, but they're not doing the first one, which makes me feel like it's not there. Grilled rail. They're not doing it with the oil. Ooh. Oil. Where'd that culinarian go? Oh, how much that cost?
Oh yeah. I wasn't exactly intentional, but just worked out that my tombs for the Mog thing I ended at 35. Like one of the last times I did main story roulette or something. And all the stuff I wanted was worth 7. And I think it let me get the 4 cards that were available to me, plus I think like 2 minions.
Uh-huh.
It was 3 cards and 2 minions because I had 35. So I now have no tombstones left, and it's good.
Oh, tombstones. For some reason I thought you were talking about leaves, and I was really confused, but that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
He's quitting the game. That's what it means. I think. He can't do it.
Josh, you're not helping. Whew. Participation guild, just about 15,000 MGP for the tournament.
Participation guild?
Well, I said participation guild, but participation NGP is what I meant.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about the tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry. Now that I understand, what are we talking about? You get what?
15,000 MGP was my consolation prize for sucking.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. You suck. What?
Pretty much.
I feel like I got about 15,000 too. Maybe I didn't. Well, I must have got more than that, but I don't know how much more.
Well, yeah. And I got 2 Ultima cards, which will sell for like 800 a pop, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. That sounds. I got 3 cards. I got the 3, so probably the 1 tier higher than you, and then another one for placing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll need to do whatever they need to do to get me my stuff. I can't. Well, I could just buy purple carrot juice. But that'd be 9,000 each leave, and then I think I'd make 2,000 back, so it'd be cost of 7,000 per leave. So, well, I could. There's no reason not to just wait. 'Cause I'm good.
Wait, as in like just wait for different leaves to come up?
No, the leaves I think will stay the same. Biasmat, like the prices either to come down or to spend my leaves on botany and start leveling botany up, and then I could just do it myself.
Got it.
Which is what I should have done, but I didn't care to. Because those ones take longer to do. But in theory, if I'd done that, that's where you make a lot of money early on in an expansion. But since money is not a huge deal to me, I didn't care as much. And once we buy our medium, then I'll be like, whoa, where'd all my money go? I have no money.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, yeah.
I recall that's the sort of thinking that eventually burned me out on these. Because like, oh, I could do this, but I could do it myself. But to do it myself takes all this time. And then, oh, just do this one. Now it turns out I need this one.
Yeah.
And that's really why I really kind of hate the professions of this one. And how, specifically how interdependent they make them all. Like, you literally need every single
except culinarian,
one.
which is the reason I'm actually doing culinarian right now. Culinarian's kind of its own little standalone thing. I don't think I've found any recipe. Maybe there is, hold on, but I don't think I've found a recipe.
Yeah, wouldn't it use fishing and basically fishing and botany?
Oh, so you mean in that regard? Yeah, I guess. I thought you meant like the ones, because there are some crafts that require you to know both like crafting things. I thought that's what you meant. But yes,
Well, it's
there are
just
some that
other-
need more gathering. Yeah.
Like, some are worse than others for sure. But, and again, Culinarian is probably on the better side because it needs fewer. But definitely most of the crafting ones, at some point, like, you would need something that a different one crafts. So then it's okay, you have to be able to craft it yourself. And even crafting it would then require gathering who knows what. So there are worse ones.
Yeah.
But all of them are pretty well intermingled.
Yes.
So it's just daunting to try to, when you want to be able to do it yourself, when you should be able to do it yourself, but then you literally have to do everything.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, here are the ones I was looking for.
And then ideally, you're doing them all together, which makes it worse and more daunting. Because they all, as I just seem to recall them, kind of staying in line with what they require. It's like when
Yes, they
Carpenter is using all the U stuff, maybe that's around level 20. So when the armorer needs something wood related around level 20, it probably also is U related.
Yeah.
So do it all at the same time, so then you're not having to be crazy holding on to mats, or you do what I did, and then you have a retainer full of all the various levels of craft, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Alright, I got that out of my system.
Alright.
Just reliving why I started and then stopped leveling everything. I was surprised when I reminded myself just how far I'd gotten some of the crafting ones. Like, I was doing all of them.
You were toning.
I was. But I get more out of necessity than choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I didn't. I did it the Allen way, where you just focus on one, but that's because I was moneybags, and I basically bought and then sold, and so it worked out. But
yeah,
if you're not willing to do that, then yes, you have to do what you did. Alright, I'm going to log out here. I will be back on later tonight.
Alright. If you don't see me, you shoot me a text when you start to try to get on.
Okay.
So I can start the process too, in case we have to go through similar crap of...
Oh, yes.
I can't get on.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Holy crap, I don't know if you already knew this, but we have extra glamour slots. We have 15 total now.
Yes, we do. And we have 400 to turn to store, which is nice.
Oh, yeah. I'd forgotten that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll let you go.
Cool. See ya.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye.